Welcome back to Pinching Pennies, the place where slow living and the simple things make for a beautiful life. Plus, bargain shopping and DIYing your own home decor. How can you miss? Before we get started, I just want to say that my prayers are with the people who were affected by the storms over Memorial Day weekend. We were extremely lucky. There were 3 tornadoes just all around us, but we were spared. The only thing we lost was this canopy, and that's totally replaceable. So I just want to say I hope that everyone is now safe and working towards rebuilding. Now, let me take you on a little tour of my laundry room. It's almost finished in this makeover that I've been giving it, and I will show you a picture of this room when we first bought this house. And so you'll see it's come a long way. And as of this day that I'm recording, it's got, your typical dirt on the floor. Well, in my case, that's hay for the rabbits. So I have hay on the floor. This door I painted myself to try to look like faux wood. It was okay, but I'm not tickled with it. My greatest treasure is the wallpaper that I picked. This is a Kelly Clarkson wallpaper that I got off of Wayfair. It only took 2 rolls to do the one wall. And here are my canisters. I actually do use them for laundry pods and dryer sheets. And that's a little jar of borax back there. And my little rug beater that I need to hang up. And yeah, does everybody have Chewy boxes at their house? Our house is very small, like 1,000 square feet small. And so I needed storage. So I did a whole wall with these cabinets, and as many as I could fit. And so this is where I store my laundry stuff, my pet supplies, and yeah, then that takes up pretty much all of them. So the water heater is ugly and it has to stay. So what I did was I picked out one thing that I liked about it, which was the copper piping. And so I decided to match something to that and kind of try to blend it in. And to my surprise, I actually am okay with having the ugly water heater now. I have a chandelier that I have thrifted that I plan to put up as a light fixture someday. Also, I wanted to point out to you guys that I didn't clean up in here before I started filming because this is the norm. I wanted you guys to see all of this in its glory. I wish my laundry basket didn't have to just sit out like that, but that's sort of a fact of life. I wanted to show you the table that my husband built for me, and underneath it stores my rabbits' hay and buckets for when I'm cleaning out their pen. And the tin bucket is for their pellets, and I have some potting soil and a big thing of baking soda back there. Just a simple construction table, and I love it so much. And it didn't cost us anything because the lumber, we already had scrap lumber in the barn. And the top is actually our old island top. And a friend had made it for us. And he put this sweet inscription on the bottom of it. So we saved it. And now it is our laundry room table. I love that this room has a window. So it's always bright and sunny. And this thing was a steal. I paid $3 for it at a junk festival. And I think it's a drying rack. I want it to mount on my wall somehow, so it can be retractable like this, but on the wall. But look, it doesn't need anything. I just need to figure out a way to attach it. I need to find the right brackets. So here you get a glimpse of an ugly thing that has to stay on the wall. And I painted my electric box. So I don't know if you're supposed to, but I did. And also I overlooked showing you my washboard that I want to get hung up in here somewhere. So that's the assessment, and let's get started. So the first thing needed here was a good cleaning. And so that is a great way to save money in the long run, because you need to take good care of your things so they'll last you as long as they possibly can. The first project today is to put a curtain on the laundry room table, and I already have all the ingredients. The toolbox, the junk drawer, or wherever you keep all of your bits and pieces that are left over from previous projects. That's where I'm going to find my curtain rod holders. I actually found two sets, but I chose to go with the smaller set. This curtain rod I already had, and so this is costing me no money, but you could possibly thrift all of these items if you don't already have them on hand. Just check your local thrift stores. Or the Dollar General store has nice curtain rods too. I installed the curtain rod just using regular screwdriver and screws that I had on hand. They were silver-headed screws, so I have a hack for you. Just use a Sharpie marker to color in the silver-headed screws to match your curtain rod or whatever piece you're working on. And the second ingredient is the curtain itself. And in this case, I'm using an old sheet. It had a tear in it, but I loved that stripe material, so I kept it for a future project. Well, actually, I used it as a drop cloth once, and it worked great for a drop cloth. Anyway, when I made my curtain, I measured my table so I knew how long the curtain needed to hang and how wide it needed to be. And I added extra for the width so that I could put some pleats, which are just made with the curtain rings. And that is the third ingredient. This is a no-sew curtain. I just folded it in half so I didn't have to do any hemming, and I love it. How are we doing so far? I think it's really cute. There's plenty of embellishments I could think of, but I'm leaving it simple. It is a functional thing for me because it's hiding these ugly things, and I think it goes really well with my little laundry room makeover. Next up, I wanted to make some art for my laundry room, so I have a free printable. They'll be linked in my description box down below. All of these prints that you see me use today, you can print them. Just a suggestion, but I like to print mine on watercolor paper. I just use regular paper as a template and cut it down with my paper cutter. So now I'm going to frame them up with some picture frames that I originally bought from either Walmart or the Dollar General store. They were cheap. And they had the things on the back that would stand up on a table, and I broke those off. And they didn't have hangers, so I used the soda can tab trick to use for hangers. I hot glued them on this time, and they're ready to go up on the wall. I had one sawtooth hanger, so I added it to the back of my washboard, and I began assembling this little grouping up on the wall. But I had my reservations about putting these there because look how cute they are down here on this end too. But ultimately, I thought I was making a whole set there with the washboard and the two prints, so I went ahead and put them all together. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I should have left this wall just plain beautiful wallpaper. So I took it back down. That's the way it goes sometimes when I'm decorating. I just wanted that clean look on that wall, I suppose. So I relocated some of the things. So I relocated the washboard over here over my table, and I hung up my rug beater and the little brush that my sister got me with my laundry room stuff, that little canister she got me too. And she actually made me that little dustpan back there with the little, looks like it's granite. She did a really good job. But this is how I decided to leave it. This makes me a whole lot happier. And I have in the works a shelf that I want to put over my washer and dryer. That way my canisters can sit up there and my pretty pictures that I just made can sit up there because I love them so much and they need to go in here, but I just didn't want anything interrupting that beautiful wallpapered wall, I think. So here's final looks at what the laundry room is looking like right now. And I still have my drying rack to hang, and I still have a shelf to put up. So there's more projects to do, so stay tuned. Oh, yeah, remember I was going to show a before picture. This is when we bought the house, and our washer and dryer wasn't even in it yet. So this is what we were starting with, and this is the after in progress. Now I'm going to share with you some things that have actually saved me some money. And I'm going to start with these wool dryer balls since we're in the laundry room. These save me money because I don't have to buy dryer sheets anymore. And you just throw them in your laundry in the dryer, the same as you would dryer sheets. And it de-statics your clothes and they come out wrinkle free, same as a dryer sheet would do. And besides, it's supposed to be better for you without having the chemicals. Okay, next up is the Arm & Hammer Essentials deodorant. And this is for people who have been wanting to go with the zero aluminum deodorant, but they cost a fortune, the ones that work, you know what I'm talking about. They cost a fortune, like $12 a tube or something. Well, this is $3 and some change at the Walmart stores where I bought it. And it has passed my test anyway. I put it on in the morning after I've taken my shower, and I check my pits the next morning and they're still fresh. So I am loving this deodorant. Something else that saves me a lot of money is my Dairy Queen app, and I love Dairy Queen. So the app, if you download it on your phone, is going to show you deals. They constantly have deals where there's money off of food, money off of combos, and even free food. You'll get free blizzards a lot of times. And every time you order, you get points. The points add up pretty quickly, and you can see all the good stuff that you can get using just your points. And I am no way affiliated with Dairy Queen. I used to work there and it was one of my favorite jobs. I just really love their food. So how did everybody make out on their couponing last week? So I did great. Every one of the deals turned out just like I thought it would. My total was $9.64 for all this good stuff. And I have two scenarios worked out for this upcoming Saturday, which will be June 1st. So here comes my 5 off 25 scenarios. Scenario number 1, you can take a screenshot of my list. And here comes each item individually in the coupon you need to clip. The 4-ounce spray bottle of the Stem mosquito repellent, and we have a $2.50 coupon. You can also choose to earn the $2.50 cash back, but then you wouldn't be able to use the coupon. So I choose to use the coupon. Then 2 of these 3 packs of Colgate baking soda and peroxide. We have a $5 off coupon, so that's going to make them really cheap. But you notice there's also a $1.50 off coupon. That's why you only clip the ones you're using for each Saturday, because if you have the $1.50 one clipped, then the $5 one is not going to work. Then the 2-pack of Airwick oil refills. We have a $4 off coupon. And a Febreze small spaces, and we have a $2.30 coupon. Don't forget to clip your 5 off 25. It's only good for Saturday, June the 1st. So you're getting $25.45 worth of products, and you have $18.80 worth of coupons, which leaves you only $6.65 left to pay. When you get to the checkout, don't forget to put in your digital coupons, put in your phone number so you can get the savings. And here comes scenario number 2. You can stop and screenshot my list. A little jar of Pond's, and we have a $1.25 off coupon. A 12-count pack of Sparkle paper towels, and we have a $2 coupon. A Febreze plug-in, and we have a $2.30 coupon. And we're going to get 2 Irish Spring body washes, and I go for the $4 ones so you get the biggest value. And we have a $5 coupon. A Febreze small spaces, and we have a $2.30 coupon. And you have to meet that $25 threshold, so I needed one more dollar to spend, so I'm going to spend it on a bag of M&Ms. Don't forget to clip your 5 off of 25. So we have $25.75 worth of products and $18.10 in coupons, which leaves us $7.65 to pay. So I hope you score big at the Dollar General this Saturday. And today, I think our little calming outro is going to be with my hummingbirds. I've put up this hummingbird feeder, and of course my canopy is blown away now, so I'm going to have to rebuild soon so I have something else to hang it on. But I love these little hummingbirds, so you can just sit and watch my little birdies, and I will see you next time. Bye!